Hey friends, welcome back to the Chill English podcast. I'm Alice, and I'm really happy you're here today. We've got a powerful topic to share with you, something that might just shift your mindset completely. It's called, It's Never Too Late to Start.
Hey everyone, I'm Brian. And yeah, this one's close to my heart. So many people feel like they've missed their chance in life. But honestly, that's just not true. Whether you're 18 or 80, you can begin again.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. Some of the most successful people in the world started late. Colonel Sanders didn't start KFC until he was 65. Can you believe that?
Right? And Stan Lee, the guy behind Marvel superheroes, created his first big comic hit at 39. Late? Maybe. But legendary? Definitely.
So, if you've ever said, "It's too late for me," today we're here to challenge that thought and replace it with hope, courage, and real stories.
Yeah, because the only real deadline is the one we create in our own minds.
So grab a coffee, relax, and let's dive into this together. You're never too old. You're never too far behind. And you're definitely not too late. You know, Brian, a lot of people want to start something new. Learn a skill, change careers, maybe follow a dream. But they stop themselves because they believe it's just too late.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. I'm too old. I should have done it years ago. Or the classic, what will people think?
Exactly. Society puts these invisible deadlines on us, like, you should figure out your life by 25. But what if life doesn't go as planned?
Spoiler alert, it never does. I mean, how many people actually end up doing what they thought they'd do at 18?
Almost none. And yet, we still feel guilty if we want to change paths at 30 or 40 or even 60.
And that guilt can be heavy. It makes people freeze. Instead of asking, how can I start now? They ask, why didn't I start earlier?
That's a painful loop. But here's the truth. Every step you've taken, even the wrong ones, brought you to this moment. And this moment, it's full of possibilities.
Boom. Well said, Alice. And can we talk about fear too?
Yes. Fear is a big one. Fear of failing. Fear of looking stupid. Fear of starting over. But starting over doesn't mean you failed. It means you've grown.
So true. Sometimes, fear is just a signal that something matters to you. You don't fear things that don't matter, right?
Exactly. If you feel scared, maybe that's the best sign to start.
So let's break that myth today. You're not behind. You're not too old. You're not late. You're right on time for your path. All right, Alice, let's bring some inspiration into the room. There are so many people who started late in life and still made an incredible impact.
Oh, absolutely. One that always amazes me is Vera Wang. She was a figure skater and journalist before she became a fashion designer. At 40. Now, she's one of the biggest names in bridal fashion.
Legend. And how about Samuel L. Jackson? He didn't get his breakout role until he was 46. Today, he's one of the highest grossing actors in Hollywood.
Wow. That's the kind of story that makes you stop and think, if he started at 46, what's stopping me at 30 or 50?
Exactly. And here's another, Grandma Moses. She began painting in her late 70s. Before that, she was a farmer. Her art became world famous.
That's so beautiful. I love that her creativity didn't expire. It just waited for the right time.
Yes, it's like success doesn't come with a timer. It comes with courage.
Brian, have you ever felt like you were starting something too late?
Oh, for sure. When I started podcasting, I thought, isn't this something young people do? But then I realized passion doesn't care about your age, and neither does impact.
I felt the same way when I went back to school in my 30s. At first, I was scared. But now, it's one of the best decisions I've ever made.
See, you're living proof. And to everyone listening, if these people did it, you can too. The only thing you need to do is start.
Okay, Brian, let's get real. Some people might be listening and thinking, yeah, that's inspiring, but how do I know if I'm actually ready to start?
Good point. Sometimes the signs are there, but they're quiet. It's not always some big dramatic moment. It can be subtle.
Like feeling stuck in your daily routine. You wake up, do the same thing, but something inside feels off. You know you were made for more.
Yes, or you keep thinking about something over and over. A dream, a project, a change. If it keeps coming back, maybe it's time to stop ignoring it.
Another sign? You feel jealous when you see others doing what you wish you had the courage to do. That emotion? It's not bad. It's just trying to tell you. You want this too.
Totally. Or here's a big one. You're scared. Oddly enough, that fear can be the clearest sign you're ready. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't be scared.
I love that. Fear doesn't always mean stop. Sometimes it means this matters to you.
Exactly. And if you're listening to this podcast right now, thinking about a new beginning, that's probably the biggest sign of all.
Yes. The fact that you're seeking, you're curious, that means your heart is already knocking on a new door. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to say, I'm ready.
Because readiness isn't about being fully prepared. It's about being willing to begin, even when things aren't perfect.
And trust me, nothing ever starts perfectly, but everything great begins with one brave step.
All right, so we've talked about mindset, fear, and late bloomers. Now let's get to the good stuff. How do you actually start? Not in theory, but in real, small steps.
Yes, because let's be honest, starting can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Even the smallest action can lead to something big.
Exactly. So here's one. Start with just 10 minutes a day. Whatever your dream is, writing, drawing, coding, learning English, just give it 10 minutes. No pressure. Just begin.
I love that. You don't have to quit your job or move to a new city overnight. Just build a tiny habit. 10 minutes every day becomes an hour a week, then more.
Another step? Tell someone you trust. Say it out loud. I'm thinking about starting this. That accountability makes it feel real.
Yes. And when you say it out loud, it's like making a small promise to yourself. Even better if that person encourages you or joins you.
Here's another. Write it down. Start a journal. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just write. I want to start because that clarity helps you stay focused.
And sometimes writing helps you uncover why it matters to you. When the why is strong, you're more likely to keep going, even when it's hard.
Exactly. And speaking of why, try this too. Visualize your future self. Ask, what would my life look like a year from now if I just started today?
That's powerful. And it leads to another tip. Surround yourself with people who are already doing it. Listen to their podcasts. Join a small community. Follow someone inspiring online.
Yes, being around that energy makes it feel possible. It rewires your brain to believe. If they can do it, I can too.
And let's not forget, progress over perfection. You'll make mistakes. You might fail. That's part of the process. But every step forward matters.
In fact, failure is part of starting. Don't avoid it. Embrace it. Learn, grow, and keep moving.
So to sum it up, start small. Be consistent. Don't wait for perfect. Surround yourself with support. And believe that it's never too late.
Because your journey doesn't need to impress the world. It just needs to be meaningful to you.
All right, friends, it's time for one of our favorite segments, vocabulary time. Let's quickly break down some useful words and phrases we use today.
Let's go. First one is procrastination. It means delaying or putting off something you know you should do. Like when you keep saying, I'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes.
Yep, We've all been there. Next is regret. That's the sad or disappointed feeling when you wish you had done something differently in the past.
Right. Like when you say, I regret not starting sooner. But hey, no more regrets after this episode, right?
Absolutely. Next, we've got turning point. That means a moment when something changes, like a decision that moves your life in a new direction.
Yep. Choosing to start today could be your turning point.
Another one, fresh start. It simply means a new beginning, a chance to start over with hope and energy.
Love that one. And last one, take the leap. That means to take a risk or bold action, even if it's scary, like starting something new, even when you're nervous.
So just to recap, we covered procrastination, regret, turning point, fresh start, take the leap.
Try using these in your own sentences. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel.
And don't forget, you're already learning just by listening. Let's keep growing together. And that's a wrap on today's episode. It's never too late to start. We really hope something we shared today lit a little fire in your heart.
Yeah, whether it's a dream you buried years ago or something new that's been calling you lately, remember, you can still begin.
Even the tiniest step counts. What matters is that you start. Not next week. Not next year. Start today. Even if it's just thinking differently.
And if today's episode helped you or made you reflect, we'd love to hear from you. Share your story with us. What are you starting?
You can find us on YouTube, leave a comment, or send us a message. We read them all, and it makes our day to connect with you.
And don't forget to follow the podcast so you won't miss any future episodes.
Thanks for spending time with us today. You've got this. You're not late. You're just getting started.
This is Brian.
And Alice.
And we'll catch you next time on the Chill English Podcast. Bye for now.